I'm actually making another video. Made my first one like a month ago, and then, to be totally honest, just kind of stopped feeling it for a second. I was really feeling YouTube, and then I kind of just lost it, you know. Other things occupy time and space in your mind, and you kind of just forget about what it is you really want to focus on. Yeah, it's kind of what I wanted to cover in this video. Motivation is something that I feel like a lot of people struggle with, and I'm definitely one of them. A lot of people don't really realize how much fear really plays into your life. Like, even for instance, just with like YouTube, I really want to use this platform to kind of express myself, but it's tough with the fear, honestly, of just what anybody else is going to think of you. And I've just kind of realized that aside from even just YouTube, that applies to so many different aspects of your life, with work, with just meeting random people anywhere. Like, anyone's impression on you can be skewed by something. So honestly, you just have to focus on being yourself and don't really worry about what other people are going to think, because you know, your own message that you pass on is unique to you, and that should be more than enough to justify whatever you want for yourself. So I just kind of wanted to motivate the other people out there, because I kind of feel like I lost sight of that for a second. You know, you just gotta really make sure you keep yourself in line and recognize all aspects of yourself. Like, even just with me, with school has always been something I've struggled with, because I just have the attention span of a freaking goldfish. So it's been kind of difficult for me to get by classes without, you know, somehow setting myself back in one way or another. But, you know, you just have to take those things lightly and be thankful for them, because honestly, thankfulness is something people don't really understand fully. They know how to be thankful for things that are good, that are just blatantly in your face, clearly something to be thankful for. But when you learn to be thankful for even the negatives in your life, and even the negatives of yourself, it makes it so much easier to be thankful for just anything. And honestly, once you've established that ideology, it's just, your life becomes so much easier, because the things that would normally stress you out or you think are going to set you back, you can begin to recognize them as something that's going to just push you forward and allow you to, you know, persevere. So yeah, one of my biggest fears, honestly, is talking in front of people, just like sitting here by myself, totally alone, just on the trail here at the park. But somehow I still feel the anxiety of like talking to a million people, even though, I mean, I'm talking to some people who are watching this, but you're not even really there. So you know, we just have to be vulnerable to our fears and let them guide us almost, not just rule us. Because sometimes the things that we're afraid of are the things that are going to end up benefiting us in the end, if we really work towards them. Because you can be afraid of success, and you could be afraid of, you know, like an addict could be afraid of getting sober. Even though they know it's good for them, they're just too afraid to go out of their comfort zone to really embrace that and, you know, get over their problem, like addiction. So fear has a lot of different angles it can take on your life, but you just need to recognize as many of them as you can and utilize them to push you forward. Because honestly, I was just like, I became afraid of my own schoolwork that I knew I was getting behind on, and just setting myself back further and further. And then when that starts to happen, you just start to find other things to occupy your time that are maybe not as productive, and then you realize you're putting yourself into a deeper hole than you could have dug yourself out of. But luckily, life is very long as you're healthy, and there's plenty of opportunity to overcome whatever problems you have with yourself or with really anything. So I don't even know what I'm going to title this video, because I just kind of wanted to sit down and face my own fear of just talking on a camera and letting things out. And I think this message is something that other people will be able to relate to, because I know for a fact that everybody in this planet is afraid of at least something. So recognize your fears, use them to your advantage, and don't give up on yourself, because we're honestly capable of anything, and as long as you put your mind to it, you know, what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen. Just put it in God's hands, and you know, just know that things will be a-okay. All right, thank you anybody who got this far in the video for listening. Yeah, thanks again. Hope you all do well, and I will be posting more. I want to, you know, do what I want to do with my stuff. So thanks for listening, guys. Hope you have a good one. Peace.